Now let's talk about a very useful attribute in HTML called style attribute. This attribute is used to apply styling to HTML element.
With the style attribute, we can change color, font size and other properties of any element if possible. As we studied before, that the syntax for the attribute is tag name, attribute and value. But style attribute is little bit different. Style attribute, we write a tag name, then we write style. Within the double quotes, property, for example, color, size or font or any other property and its value. For example, if we want to change the H1 element of our CV and we want to change the color of our curriculum vitae H1, we will write style within the opening tag, then property color, then colon, then the value of the color we want to put brown.
If you look at the screen and we have our old example of our CV, here we have three headings: curriculum vitae heading 1, my name heading 2, qualification and skill heading 3. I have changed the color of these headings. Here you can see curriculum vitae in blue color, my name is in red color and skill and qualifications are in yellow color. Now it is important to know that style attribute is actually part of CSS cascading style sheet. However, for this HTML course, we will look at it as an HTML attribute for simplicity. Later on in our CSS course, we will dive into styling in more detail. On the screen, we can see on the left side, we have VS Code open and index.html. Our previous example is open in it. On the right side of the screen, we have Chrome browser. Index.html web page is being displayed. So we want to change the color of the heading 1. For that purpose, we will use style attribute in H1 tag. Style is equal to double quote and we want to change color property. Its value we want red. Control S save, reload it. The color of the heading 1 curriculum vitae has been changed to red. Now we want to change the color of heading 2, my name. For that purpose, again we will use style attribute is equal to color colon blue. Control S to save the file and reload, and the color of the name has been changed. Now we want to change the color of heading 3. Same style colon is equal to color colon. We want to make it aqua. The same attribute with property and its value we want to use in skill heading 3. Control S to save the file and reload it, and now the color of the qualification and skill has been changed to aqua color. We want to change the background of this web page as well. The background of the web page could be changed with the style attribute in body because we want to change the background of the body. Style is equal to background dash color. When we have combination of two words, background and color, then usually we use dash in between the two words, and after the colon we will give the value. I want to use gray. In order to save, we will press Ctrl S and go to the page browser and reload it, and the background of the page is gray now. The question is, what if we want to change 2 or 3 or more properties at a time? Then what we will do? In order to change the value of 2 or more properties at a time, the syntax for this, we will put style property 1 and its value semicolon and property 2 and value 2. And if we have third property, then we can again put a semicolon and property 3 and value 3. Now I want to change the font size of heading 1 as well. So we have style color value red and then semicolon and font dash size colon 40 pixel px. Save it and reload it. So the font size of the curriculum vitae has been changed. Similarly, if I want to change font size of heading 2, in style attribute after property 1, I will put semicolon font size colon 35 pixel. Control S to save and reload it. Font size of our text has been changed to 35 pixels. Now I want to change the alignment of heading 1. I want it to be centered, not on the left, not on the right. For that purpose, I will use third property. I will go to heading 1. After property 2 and its value, I will put a semicolon and then I will write text dash align colon center. I will save it by Ctrl S and reload it. The curriculum vitae is in center now. So in this example, we have learned how to use style attribute and different properties and their values. Now I want to change the background of the headings. We have changed the background of the body. In order to change the background of the headings, I will go to heading 1 and add another property. In H1, to add another property, write semicolon background dash color colon white and save it. Go to the browser and reload it, and the background of the curriculum vitae is white. Now I want to change the background of this heading 2 to something else. For example, go to heading 2 tag, within the double quote after the last property and its value, put semicolon and write background color dash color colon azure. Save it by Ctrl S and reload it. So we have another background of our heading 2. You can see the background of this heading and this heading start from the one edge of the browser to the other edge of the browser, because heading tag occupy the space from one edge to another edge. There are some other tags which when we use, they don't occupy the full space. They just occupy the same space where we apply them. We will discuss these two types of tags later in this course. After discussing multiple properties, now what if a property in a style has more than one value? Syntax for such style is tag name style is equal to double quotes property name and then value 1, value 2, value 3. There is no semicolon or colon or comma between the value 1, 2 and 3. Example is, we want to have a border across our heading 1 HTML element. In our CV example, we will write style is equal to border. The border should be thick 4 pixel. It should be solid, not dotted or dashed border, and with the color brown. Let us do it in our example. Now, for example, we want to have a border across our H3 heading. What we will do, within the style attribute, after the first property and value, we will write the property border, because we want to draw a border. And what will be the value of thickness? We want 4 pixel border, and then space, and we want solid border, then we want brown color. Or we will save this file and refresh, and now we have a border of 4 pixel width, solid and brown. We can change solid to dashed, DASHED. Save this file and reload it, and we have dashed border. So we can change the value of the thickness, of the type and the color of the border in the same style, having one property and multiple values.